And then we'll just take a quick look under today's date. Already, oh, I'm on the wrong page. So if you read through here, what it generally says under the 14th is that we're taking the memo we already did and we're going to change it so that it says something different. What we want to say is something like we're writing to verify that your number is correct and your address is correct for the upcoming season. And then we'll kind of kiss the player's butt a little bit. We're pretending it's coming from the owner. So it'd be easier for you if you could find your old one and just open it up, your old memo. But if you can't, then just start typing a new memo from what you see on the screen. And if you remember the old memo we did quite a while ago, maybe yeah, one of the first Dream Team projects. So we're going to continue. We have either memo or memorandum. Either one is fine at the top. It's a larger font, centered. And then down here it says 2. And we put in a couple tabs. And we're going to change it from Mr. Harris to something else. From, date, subject. So if you don't have it, if you can't find it, just type out a new one. It's just easier if you have it open to change it. And let's save it with a new name. So we'll go Office button, Save As, Word document. And we need to find or save in the same spot we saved yesterday. So that's under the folder with your name. Focus. And it would be merge info. So 3, last name, first initial, merge info. And just call it merge template. Here's a step that can be confusing, so be sure if you watch anything, you watch this step here. We need to import the file from yesterday. So we're going to go Mailings. That's the Mailings tab, kind of top center. And then select Recipients. And we're going to use a list from yesterday that we already created. So we'll use existing list. And we just need to find where we saved it yesterday. So where I asked you to save was under the folder with your name, focus, and 3, last name, first initial, merge info. And we're looking for merge data, the Excel document. And then hit open. And we had 2 lists. I think it was salaries and addresses, right? We want the addresses. So I'm going to hit OK. So instead of being to Mr. Harris, you're going to delete that. And we need it to every one of our players. So we're going to go Insert Merge Field and choose, if you have first name, choose first name. If you have just name, like player name, put that. And then if you imagine, if you were to type out the player's first name, like Jeff, you would put a space and then their last name, right? So it's the same thing. We have to hit the space bar one time and then go Insert Merge Field, last name. So from is going to probably be you, and it's going to be the team owner. So have something like Emily Roberts, comma, and then put your team name like the Sharks owner, something like that. And then for the date, let's probably change that. I'm just going to go insert, date and times. Okay, and then the subject is going to be something like verification of jersey number and records for the 2011-2012 season. So let's hit save. So if anything happens, okay, we want to put the person's first name in there so they feel like we're writing this to them. So let's put, and you have to adjust this accordingly. If you have a different set of data, like let's say you don't have their first name, you might have to put their whole name. I'm going to go, oh, where'd it go? Under the mailings tab, I'm going to go insert merge field, first name, comma, I would like to welcome you, and it doesn't have to be word for word what I put, to the 2011-2012 season. And then just say something positive, like we look forward to winning our division or league or whatever is appropriate. Okay, and then sort of like in the letter, I sort of want to get to the point in the next column or next paragraph. So I'm going to hit enter, and then I'll say something like, we are writing to verify your jersey and address information for the season. What? Like that? Okay. And then say something like, what I'm going to do, and you could do this differently if you want. I'm going to say your jersey number is colon, and then just hit space a couple times, and then I'll put in the jersey number field or the number field, whatever you called it. This person called it uniform, who I copied from yesterday. And then I'm going to say your address is colon, misspelled address, looks like. And I want the address to be easy to read, so I'm going to hit enter, and I'm just going to put in the different address fields. So it would be street address, enter, city, comma, space, state. Usually they have two spaces after state, so I'll hit space, space, and then zip code. Okay, and then I'm going to hit enter. And then we're going to say something like, we look forward to you having a long and productive career. So we'd say something, we try to use our name again. So let's go. Yours might be worded differently. First name, comma, we look forward to working well with you during the upcoming years. And then you'll say something like, thank you, whoops, for reading this memo. And then you want to put some contact info, like, for example, if the address was wrong, you'd want them to call somebody. That somebody might not be you. It might be the HR administrative assistant. If you have any questions or concerns, please call. And then this would be, it wouldn't need a merge field because it's just one person for every single letter. So make somebody up. So Malik Daily. Malik, what's your phone number? I was just joking with you. Boom. And because this is a memorandum, we don't have to sign it at the end. All right. So I'll leave this up for a few seconds. Then we'll make it look better, and then we'll try it out and see if it works. But I'm going to hit save on mine. I suggest you do the same in case something bad happens to the network. Hey, we're going to make this look better, and then it'll be ready to turn in. Okay, the first part where we have the spacing, that's fine. And then this second part where we have the first paragraph, that should be a little bit tighter. So I'm going to go to under Home, the Home tab, and under Paragraph, on the right side, there's that arrow. And what happened here? Oh, line spacing is on double on mine, so I'm going to change it to single. But what I thought was going to happen was I thought they were going to have 10 point after, and I'd change that to 0. So just make sure that is 0 also. Boom. And now that I think about it, I think the fastest way would have been to select all this and make it all single spacing. So my fault. So select it all, the whole body, but not the top part. And then we'll go paragraph. And I'm going to change it to single and then hit OK. See if that worked. So mine looks beautiful, as you would anticipate. So I'm just going to hit an extra enter in between the paragraphs like I would in a report. So your jersey number is, colon, and then at the end of that I'll hit enter. Your address is, blah, blah, blah. Oh, come on, hurry up. There we go. So now mine looks pretty good. Somebody pointed out that the instructions say to have the logo, and I believe she's right. So I'm going to throw that in there. So I'm going to double click above memo in this white space. I'm just going to click really quickly. And that's kind of a shortcut to put you in the header. And I'm just going to put in insert, picture, and find my logo. So do that. Before I print it out, I want to make sure it looks good. So I'm going to click on Preview Results. And what that's going to do is merge and show you the data in the memo. So now you'll notice it says to Mike Ditka. And then if I hit the right arrow, it goes to the next person. And it's going to update all the stuff, like your jersey number is 11, your jersey number is 22. The problem you might have is if you don't have a space somewhere where you should, is a common problem. If it doesn't see the data, if it's looking in the wrong spot, that's sometimes a problem. So let's say it doesn't look right. You could just, let's say I didn't put space in here between cliff and branch. I could just put a space in there and it'll fix it. Or maybe I delete a space if I had too many. So look at that for a few minutes. And then in like 2 minutes, I'll show you how to merge them and turn it in. All right, so here's how you turn in the final copy. One more time, you go finish and merge, print documents, even though we're not going to print to the printer because it'll waste a ton of paper. We're going to go OK, choose Adobe PDF, choose OK. It'll find a folder for you to save in. We want to save under the folder with your name, focus, the period, last name, first initial, merge info, or whatever it was we called it. And then name it merge final, so I know that's the one to open. And then hit save and turn that one in. Yeah, turn in the whole folder.